kind of want to see what I mean. He was doing it there, so hopefully I can show it to you. You can continue. I'll just let him finish.
Good girl. Let's go sit. Sit.
Okay. So, what I need,
Right here.
I'll kind of run through everything. Place. Sit. Okay, so distance. You know, if you work on it, eventually. Oh, and the other thing I didn't notice too, when you guys start moving off greater than the length of your leash, like on a long line or whatever, start doing this. Start moving and see if the dog stays engaged with you. If you have to, like boot up kind of thing like that too. Okay? No. Okay? Obviously if they screw up, that's what you do. Right? So yeah, you should be able to work on distance and longevity and whatever, duration. Right. Just be fair to work up to that. Obviously I don't expect that to happen at the end of next week. He's done obviously a lot of plays. Sam? Place. Sit. Okay. Done scratching? Alright, right. Right. You are totally on, but anyway, you're slipping. Here. Place. Go. Here, come. Place. Place. So I moved in closer because he wasn't sort of ready for that. Without distraction, he'll do it from probably about this distance or so. So I just helped him move him in. So if you're going to run into that, it's probably good you see that so that you kind of know how to deal with it. But same thing, different things, workout, time. Like I said, on a sit, I wouldn't work up to more than about 10-12 seconds. Okay? You're going to go longer than that. Sam, right? We can work on that in a down. Just what I mean by that is place, down, down all the way. Okay. So this is where I would go beyond sort of 12 seconds, a little bit more comfortable, although big dog like that, I'm not so sure, because his paws are hanging over the place for it. But it's a little fairer to the dog. And what you'll notice, the main reason too, right, there's a lot of dogs that they've been sitting for a while, automatically go into a down. And there's not anything necessarily wrong with that, but if you're going to be sort of picky, you didn't ask for the down. So they're kind of breaking the sit you asked for. So what I'm saying is just don't push the dog to that point so it's not sort of an issue. Once you teach it down, because if they get in the habit of going into a down, you're then going to struggle if you try and do anything later that's sort of beyond that. Like one of the things at some point we're going to do in the advanced class is remote sits, downs, stand maybe. And if your dog goes into a down by itself or something like that, it makes that whole process a little more difficult. Because they really need to understand, I only go into a down when I'm asked. I'm only, you know, unless they're a free dog. If they're roaming around the house and they go lay down, obviously that's not a command, right? So, if, dare I say it, at this point, if you ask for a sit and you're working up to like 8 seconds or whatever and the dog lays down, I would actually correct it. I would say no, go and ask for the sit again, just so you don't get yourself in trouble later, because you're going to want to ask for those downs, right? So, and it's just how picky, like some people don't care. If the dog goes in a down, I really don't care. Well, that's fine. Just saying technically they broke the command, right? All right. That's really about it, unless anybody's got questions. No?
No.
Cool.
I got one. Like, the down. Like, I obviously, I've never done the down, so I'm just...
We'll do it next week.
Okay, that's our next week.
That's the next one. We'll do it. I find it, teaching it on a place board easier. The reason I say that is what I found with dogs, and if not taught, he wasn't taught on a place board, so I don't know if he'll actually do this. Sam, down. See? he's screwing up, so I would actually say down, but I really don't want to reinforce that. What most dogs will do when you ask for a down is they'll come to you and do a down if you teach them that way. What I find is if you teach them on a place, it's that contour of, I'm not supposed to leave this area. So once you teach the dog down, the first thing you're going to do, a little prelude to next week, I guess. Sam, place. So we're going to start them on place, and we're going to lure them into the position, right? So I'm going to lure him into the position, okay? But he's got an area he's got to stay on. When I start to break the lure and say down, okay? What I'm able to do is right now I'm doing it right next to him, just like if I was to teach him on the grass, down. Okay? But what I'm going to start to do, break place is this. Sit. Okay, I'm going to ask for the down, a little bit further away, now that without my lure. And if I keep pushing that, I'll be able to down him at a distance and not have him come to me and down.